What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to week number 44 of top 10 trophies of the week. This was an insane week. We had over 350 submissions to top 10. Because I lost, or because I didn't post the last 3 weeks, or the last 2 weeks of top 10 trophies, because of some issues, and then because I went on vacation. Unfortunately, there were so many submissions that a lot of submissions that probably should have made it in the video didn't, just because of the amount that I had to sort through. So I do apologize if you feel like your trophy was better than some of the ones in the video. Please resend all your guys' trophies who did not make it into the video. If you guys did not make it in, you can resend your trophy in for next week and even the week after that, up to 3 weeks in a row, because there were so many insane trophies sent in. And unfortunately, I can't fit them all into the video, only 10 of them. And I did end up going and looking back after doing some editing. I realized some of the ones I probably would have switched out, but it was a little too late. So I do apologize. If you guys want your chance, that you're just, what the heck? If you guys want your chance to make it into one of these videos, all you guys have to do is check out that pinned comment. It will have the email diamondsweekly10@gmail.com. Just send a screenshot of your harvest screen of the trophy, or a video of you shooting and claiming the animal. No pictures from your phone of your screen. I just want the quality to be kind of top tier. I do apologize. There's one screenshot later in this video that is not very good quality. I'm not quite sure what happened there. So I do apologize. And if you guys do send in a super rare, please be sure to send in proof that it is not a modded one. So like proof of the server, recent harvest, stuff like that. But I think that just about does it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get into the video. Starting off at the number 10 spot, we have Han Solo, who sent in a leucistic bighorn sheep. This is the new remodel of them, and the leucistic looks amazing, I must say. And the horns look way better as well. That is a very big level 4, scoring 180 as well, taken out with the 308. And from 177 meters away. A very cool trophy and a very good way to start off this top 10 trophies of the week. Moving on to the number 9 spot, we have Mr. Warthog, who has made it into many videos previously, who sent in an albino wood bison. These things look insane, and I like they kind of left part of the hair, kind of like the goatee and their hair on their head. They kind of look like almost human-like with that. They left that brown, so that was pretty cool to see. And this was taken out with the 300 mag tactical from 113 meters away, and it was just a level 3 male, so it scored silver, but still an insane trophy. And these new wood bison look fantastic. Once again, we have another person who's made it in the previous videos. We have Savage Skies, who sent in a albino wood duck, the brand new species. One of the brand new duck species is also a pintail. I don't believe I have any of those in this video, if I can remember, but a very cool trophy once again. This one was shot with the 22 LR, which is my weapon of choice, from 86.13 meters away. This one scoring silver, and it was a level 1 female. These things are crazy looking. They kind of have like a silver look to their wings, whereas some of the other species, actually we'll see in a second, are more of an all-white wing. So I really like that about them. Speaking of an all-white wing, we have Bird, who sent in a albino Gadwall right here. This one, from how far away was the shot? 71 meters away with a shotgun. Is pretty crazy. That's a far shot for a shotgun. They can only zero up to 75 meters, which I rarely shoot things from that far. But this was a level 2 scoring gold as well, just to add on to it. So a very nice trophy sent in by Bird, like I said, at the number 7 spot for this week. Moving on to the number 6 spot, we have another bighorn rework, this time it being the melanistic. This one was sent in by Landon, and it was taken out with the new 30-06, one of my favorite weapons in the game, from 172.96 yards away. A nice left lung shot to take it in, and it scored silver. A very nice trophy once again, and I love the way the fur shows on the back. I wonder if that hat shows in the lodge. I've still yet to check. I doubt it does, but it would be kind of an interesting thing if they did that. I'm not sure how I'd feel about it. It could be cool in some scenarios, though, I guess. Keeping with the theme of animals from the new map, we have an albino Manitoban elk sent in by Vukasin, I believe is how you say the name. I do apologize if I butchered that. This one was shot with the 375 from 100 meters away, and it was a level 4 gold scoring elk. These elk are so crazy looking. I actually like them. They added another elk species into the game that actually has a different look than the other ones. They're not just a copy and paste, and I really like that. And once again, these things also look crazy with the snow on their back. I was able to get some pretty cool shots of that previously, and they are very, very nice. Really, all the animals with snow on their back, they did a very good job with it. At the number 4 spot, we have our first super rare. This one was sent in by Deluxe, and it was a super rare albino whitetail scoring 256. Taken out with the Bear Claw Light. So not a crossbow, I apologize. Wait, is that a crossbow? No, that is just a bow, the Bear Claw, right? Yeah, that's just a bow. I don't know what I am thinking about right now. But that was only 17 meters away. That'd be crazy to get that close to a super rare. Very nice job, Deluxe, and very cool trophy. I appreciate you sending it in. This was the bad quality image. I do apologize from you guys, so I can't even read it myself. But this is basically the exact same one sent in by Will. Almost an identical albino super rare whitetail deer, a very nice trophy, and that is the number 3 spot for this week. Moving on to the second podium spot of the week, we have Pixie, who sent in a super rare 50/50 rack piebald red deer. These things are crazy. We've had quite a few of them previously. This one scored 253. Pretty low scoring for a 50/50 rack. They can sometimes score quite a bit higher than that. But this one was taken out with the 308 from 300 meters away. I personally would be getting a little bit closer for a super rare, but they seemed plenty confident with that shot. Very cool trophy, and that is why it is at the number 2 spot for this week. Now, this is the number 1 spot, a crazy trophy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name. YRBIS sent in a super rare snow geese. Now, I don't speak this language, but that translates to blue variation or maybe blue hybrid. I'm not sure if that ends up being melanistic or if that is blue hybrid and that is the fur type for them, or plumage type. I've yet to get enough shots on these things to know what's rare and what's not, but he says this was super rare. I'm taking his word for it, and it looks like a super rare. Absolutely insane, and probably the first one shot on this new map. A very special privilege that he gets to have with that, and that is going to do it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to drop a like down below, especially you guys who do support me. If you are new around here, please be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. I have a brand new video almost every single day. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day, and see you.